Example 2 is asking the precision and accuracy of these. Okay, so precision has to do with the place value, and accuracy has to do with significant digits. And again, I'm going to say sig figs just because it's easier to say sig figs than significant digits. So significant figures is usually how they're referred to, so sig figs is the shortcut for that. All right, so let's look at the place value. I'm going to make just a chart here. So we've got 4.01 seconds. We've got 40 seconds. And we've got 420.1 seconds. And I want to get precision, and I want accuracy. So let's start with accuracy because that's very much like example 1 was, where we're simply identifying how many significant digits are in the numbers. So I know that 4 and 1 are both significant. The zeros between two significant digits, therefore 0 must also be significant. So this 4.01 seconds has 3 sig figs. Give me a 3 SF. I want your brain wrapped around the fact every time we're doing an accuracy, it's significant figures every single time. That's what we're looking for. The more you write SF, that'll get your brain thinking that way. 40 seconds, the next one down. 4 is significant. Okay? 0 is before the decimal point. There's nothing after the decimal point that is significant, so it's not between two significant digits. It's not after the decimal point all the way at the right side, and it doesn't have a bar over top of it. So 0 is not significant, so 40 seconds has exactly 1 significant digit, 1 significant figure. Finally, we have 420.1. 4, 2, and 1 are all significant because they're not 0. 0 is between two significant digits, so it's significant. So this has a total of 4 significant figures. And immediately, when you look at the number, immediately all the numbers that are not 0 are automatically significant. Then you just have to place 0. It's either in between 2, so it is, has a bar over it, so it is, or it's at the end of a decimal expansion, not needed, but there anyway, then it is. All right? Otherwise, it's not. For precision, precision has to do with place value. All right? And place value has to do with where you are in position to the decimal point. All right? So place value looks like this. If I have a decimal point, I'm going to go simple because we don't have a whole lot of places here. So I got the units place or the ones place. I got the tens place. I got the hundreds place. And on the other side of the decimal, I have the tenths place and the hundredths place. That's all these numbers take in, so I'm just going to go with that much for now. This would have been something you would have been introduced to in the elementary school at some point in your life, and when you're a 4th or 5th grader learning about place value, and they say the millionths place and the billionths place and so on and so forth, those ginormous numbers get in your head and you're like, oh, what are they even talking about? And 4th and 5th graders a lot of times think place value is dumb, so they don't want to listen about it anyway. So a lot of times we miss out on 4th and 5th grade. So here we are in our junior and senior year and we're looking at place value again. So hopefully you'll understand that place value's purpose is to give the proper value to numbers. So if I have the number 4 and it's in the tens place, so 4D, that means 4 tens, whatever we're talking about, putting it in the proper place matters in a number. So that's what place value is all about. All precision is asking you for is, what is the last significant figure in your number and what place is it in? So if I'm looking at the significant digits in these numbers, I'm going all the way to the right. Use a small one here. So 1 is the furthest right significant digit in that number. 4 is the furthest right significant digit in this number. And this 1 is the furthest right significant digit in this number. Again, identify all the significant digits, go as far right as you can. This only has 1, so that's the 1. This has 3, but that's the furthest right. This has 4, that's the furthest right. Always go furthest right. and then identify what place it's in. All right? This one is in the hundredths place. It matches here, right? So this right here is precise to the nearest 0.01 second. No matter what the number of the problem is, you always go with a 1. So this is to the nearest 0.01 seconds. This number here, this 4, is in the tens place. So this is to the nearest 10 seconds. Doesn't matter what this number is, you put the tens place 10, hundreds place 100, tenths place tenths. Right? So 420.1, this is my furthest right significant digit. It's in the tenths place. So it's the nearest 0.1 second. All right? Again, 100, 10, 1, 0.1, 0.01. Whatever place you end up with, that's what you're going to put as your answer. That's what precision is. The book will refer to things that way too. It'll say round to the nearest 1,000th second. So you want to go 0.001 third decimal place is necessary. Ashton?
Do you have to put the numbers, or can you just put hundreds, ones, like the hundreds place or the ones place?
I want to know the place you're in, and again, whatever place you end up in. So if I end up in the hundreds place, you write 100. If you end up in the ones place, you write 1, right? And then the unit you're dealing with. So precision is going to have a place value and a unit. I'm looking for precision to be written that way.
Why can't you just put 100 so it means the same exact thing?
Because precision's about what you're measuring, so you want to make sure you're in the unit that you're talking about. So you might always put the unit with precision. Okay. So you can use the Nike rule on that one. Just do it. All right?